is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the O2 Arena in London, England. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Nice head kick. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Nice strike. Nice leg kick lands.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Just a slip there. Lee gets touched by that kick to the body. Well, one got through, that kick was blocked.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. And both guys really throwing with authority. He is all about that left kick to the body.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Big punch lands through the middle. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Just unable to quite find that range. Ooh. Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
Oh, flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. Oh, and he caught the kick. And they separate. Oh, a huge block there. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush. And the best fighters in the world are those who make adjustments. He hasn't made many so far.
Yes, he needs to make adjustments. So, one thing you can do is close the distance. Don't give him space to leg kick you over and over again. Get close. Fight from the clinch. Take that leg kick away by managing the distance. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Good punch lands. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And he landed the right hand there.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, a nice straight there by Lee.
Oh, man, head kick lands.
Yeah, left hook found its target. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Nice job. You won that round. Clearly, this round.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp, and not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Head kick.
Goes back to that left kick once again.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Big head kick.
Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it.
Hard uppercuts. Hard uppercuts.
Nice job with that follow-up shot as well.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Dig deep, dig deep.
Nice punch there.
Able to check that kick as well. Oh, that's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing this kick with so much force.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Connects with a right hand, pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch him punch like this puts a smile on my face. Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Straight right, he misses. Just misses with the jab. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Lee gets touched by that kick there. Just missed on the front kick there.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. Oh, nice, nice.
Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him.
Good stick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut, I think.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you continue to attack it. Every time you land, you can see that it splits it a little bit more. Great job finding that weakness and really taking advantage of it. Ooh, big shot lands.
Overhand block there by Lee.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Leg kick.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Not there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
All right, round three coming up next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round, and how about the cut on that eyebrow? Oh, man, that's hard to look at even for me. It's gotten really, really bad here. You gotta think they're gonna call the doctor in here, and if it gets any worse, you gotta think they have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round. DC, take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Right hand landed.
Strong work with the inside leg kick. Out of range with that kick attempt. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork.
Big punch land. Ooh. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. They continue to exchange.
Oh, big head kick.
Effective punch there by Lee. Nice counter left hook.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Lee gets the tie clinch here.
Oh.
Throwing haymakers out of the exchange. Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. Missed with that attempt. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
Got clipped with the right hand.
Big kick lands.
Right hand on point.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward.
Nice punch lands. Nice head kick.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Big kick.
Spinning back fist. Just out of range with that strike.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Final seconds of round 3. Just missed with the left there. Oh, strong punch there by Lee. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. You see the cut just above the eye from that round. So the cut man's got to get in here, close that thing up. You don't want it becoming an issue here into this next round. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down with a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Nice kick. Watch, knees to the body. body kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. How good is that right hand?
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Ooh, what a punch. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie, and they separate.
Beautiful head kick.
All right, less than 3 minutes to go here in round number 4. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done.
Real nice body kick land.
Oh. Huge block there. Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Lee. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force. Great punch landed with so much power.
Lands flush with that right hand.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by Lee. Nice 1-2 there. Oh, looked like he was trying to set up the head kick, but he misses on that attempt. 1 minute to go in the round. "45 seconds. At the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Nice defense there, huge block.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, nice straight punch there by Lee.
No more strikes.
Take a deep breath. Look at you. You there? All right, good. You're fine right now. You got clipped. You were wobbled, but you're tough. We've trained for this before.
All right, no telestrator for the champ tonight, but that's okay. He'll still talk you through the replays. Body kicks for days, man.
I mean, body kicks for days, but I got to be honest, John. If we don't incorporate a telestrator into this game, this may be my only version of EA UFC.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success. Punch over the top.
Blocks the shot. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Big head kick lands. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. Big body kick lands.
Just misses there with the left.
What a body kick.
Oh, nice knee to the body. Very nice.
He understands that doing the body work will pay dividends the longer the fight goes.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Big kick.
Oh, misses with the jab. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land from anywhere. Real sneaky body kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Lee. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Now connects with a right. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks. That's a big strike right there.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
2 minutes now to go in this one.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Lee's kick is blocked. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes,
huh?
I do.
A little bit.
It's horrible.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Punch is blocked. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Under a minute now to go in the fight.
Nice body kick.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. And they separate.
Big body kick.
Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Lee.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back. Liver kick. Oh, that's a nice strike.
15 seconds to go.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Oh, beautiful strike attempt there as he lands the hook.
Beautiful hook. Really did a great job of keeping his backhand on his chin, throwing that hook, and putting it exactly where he needed to go.
What else can you say but what a fight? All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce